Hello, today, this is Dr. over here. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. And we are going to launch a rocket, a mini Saturn, a rocket based on Saturn V, to Minmus, Kerbin's second moon, which is quite minty. Okay. Now we're going to launch, and our first stage has 5 skipper engines, quite fast and overpowered. Now I put tail fins there, not to look like the Saturn V, but just so I can keep this rocket stable. Skipper engines are out of control really fast, so you can lose control quite easily. But now, 32 seconds to data, we're going to launch up, and the skip launches it almost comes up in the parachutes. We're going to launch our cheetah stage, which has enough thrust, but it's also quite efficient. We're now going to do that. And launch. We're trying to perform a quick gravity train to make up for that time where I didn't get the chance to do a proper gravity turn. It's quite inefficient, but it worked. We landed on Minmus. Spoilers. I guess you would have already known. Just say hi. Got back. But enough mumbling for me. We have a mission to do now. I'm going to set up a maneuver. There we go. And I'm going to get into an orbit. If you're wondering, this footage is not sped up. This is actually raw footage. No edits, cuts. No, this is raw footage. It may seem a little quick though, because I have physical time on for portions of the ascent. And so, we are going to burn. We're going to burn. Our burn will take approximately 1,200 meters per second delta V, which is quite expensive. Now we're just going to burn. And we release the space escape system. So that's good. Now we are going to launch. Not launch. We're going to execute this maneuver. So we can probably get into a Kerbin orbit. We're now in Kerbal. We're just finishing our maneuver. Sorry if I seem off task, it's just that I'm not good at commentaries. Still an early YouTuber. So if you have any suggestions on how I can make these videos better, please leave comments down below. And please subscribe, it really does help. And now we are going to set a maneuver to Minmus. I have to put the maneuvers a bit here to get a nice and good encounter with Minmus. I accidentally selected the wrong craft. I was supposed to do a Drill 5 mission, but sadly, I didn't get. It's not like I didn't get to, like I didn't have enough time. I just didn't want to do it today. I had inspiration to send a mini rocket to Minmus, and I want to make a music video, so and I had a piece of music, copyright free, of course, that would fit well with this music. So now I am going to point towards the maneuver and auto time around the planet. There we go. Shouldn't take long. Oh, and now I'm just looking at F3. Never mind, sorry. I just want to know what's going on throughout the mission. Hello. Anyways, we're burning. And we're going to decouple. And we are going to set it as target. And point towards it and dock with it. Docking. There we go. And now we're going to use the rest of that fuel on the second stage to finish our Minmus. Minmus transfer. That stage is now, fuel in there is now all gone. So we're going to ditch that, make a quick save, and finish the rest of our burn. Just a moment. There we go. Just going to finish the rest of our burn. Shouldn't take too long. I really like how the lander came out. I really like the lander. Maybe it's a bit big, but it works. Now just here I'm just fiddling with the maneuver nodes. And I set up a correction burn so we can get a nicer encounter with Minmus. Changing our inclination is very important to get nice. And here I ran into a fuel transfer glitch. It's not good. And I tried experimenting on what could be the problem. Maybe it's not a bug, maybe it's just user error, but no. It's not the problem, so I just finished the burn. And then I make a quick save. Oh no, not yet, sorry. I just make another maneuver. Or burn retrograde. Because that's how far I'm off. There now I have Minmus encounter. What am I doing here now? Oh, I'm just trying to plan another correction burn. So I can get a nicer encounter with Minmus. It's very important, you know, Minmus encounter. And there we go. Filling with maneuvers a bit. Getting closer and closer. Closer and closer. And filling with maneuver nodes a bit. There we go. This is not live commentary. This is not live commentary, obviously. Here we are. I'm just past Dr. Kerbal is fiddling with the maneuver nodes. And there we go. There we go. I'm just gonna time warp up, up, and away, above, and fall. We should be getting there to Minmus quite soon. Just fiddling with the maneuver nodes so we can get a nicer encounter. There we go. There we go. Oh, I just fiddling with the maneuver nodes so I can get a nicer encounter with Minmus. So I can get close, nice and close. Exactly here as I experiment in my house. There we go. Oops. This has low gravity. You can easily do those kinds of things where I burn retrograde and became programmed and start moving in the opposite direction. So I'm just saving the game and loading it to fix that fuel transfer bug glitch. Looking for the quick save number. Quick save 86, I guess. Nice. There we go. Now we're just gonna be off on our way to Minmus. Minmus. The small moon. Just a small moon. It's a very small moon. Now we are going to burn towards Minmus. I'm walking up there. And we'll get there soon enough. And we'll get there soon enough. Just give me a moment. And we'll get up there. Yeah, we're going really slow up here because, you know, Apocalypse go the slowest. So, I'm just waiting for a Minmus encounter. Kerman look good over there. Oh, look at that. That's Minmus. We are going to Minmus. It's nice to see you, Minmus. Minmus is a very interesting place. There's big hills, giant plains, plateaus. It has a very interesting and intricate landscape. I'll pull a mini portal over. Yeah, I didn't spell that right. Now we're just going to raise our minisphere axis at around 6,450 meters. And I'm going to make a quick save just in case anything goes wrong. And we're going to walk down there. There we go. Oh, you may see that flag red. We did for those who saw this video, I sent an SSTO to Minmus and back. If you'd like to watch the video, it has horrible commentary. I wouldn't advise watching it if you're a maker. But maybe I could redo that video and make it better. But I'm not sure. But let's just see. because that video has a lot of flaws, and I could probably make it better. But anyways, enough reflecting on my failures. We are now going to land on Minmus. As you may see, we just undocked from the mothership. The mothership has a probe core. This will make docking easier so we can point towards the lander can or target. And then Alfred Kerman is going to point to the lander. There we go. Just a little puff. Little puff. Nothing much. Saving the game just in case. It's good to make quick saves because then you can always revert back to them to fix any mistakes, or like in case anything goes wrong you can redo it. It's almost like a revert flight button, but like you can do it in space or anywhere to be, unless the game thinks you're gonna crash. Now we're going to point retrograde. Oh, that's the mothership. Nice. I do a little more puffs with the lander can. Retrograde, pointing retrograde. See, this lander has 2,030 meters per second of delta V in it. That's quite a lot for this small lander. I really liked how this lander came out, actually. That's a lot of delta V for a Minmus landing. It just looks nice. I think it looks nice. I don't know, what do you think? Please let me know down in the comments. And while you're down there, please subscribe and leave a like. Or please consider subscribing and leaving a like. It really does help. And now we're going to land soon. We're going to land soon. We're going to land soon. And setting the mothership as a target, just in case, because we'll need it later. And so we're gonna land on this slope here by this small plateau, plateauish. Should describe it. But we're gonna find retrograde using the spark engine to slow down. And Alfred Kerman seems happy, and we're gonna be arriving to the surface of Minmus soon. We're gonna point progress so we can get a little faster, so we can arrive at the surface of Minmus a little faster. And we're gonna land soon. If you think there's a flag down there isn't. It's just the Minmus SSTO landing flag that when it says SSTO Minmus. And here, oh, very close to crushing the Minmus, but Alfred made it alive. Alfred Kerman, congratulations. He seems happy. I'd be happy if I were him. Now we're just gonna go towards that rock because I'm going to plant a flag on the top of that rock. I won't spoil what its name is yet. Alfred Kerman seems happy. That's good of him. Now I accidentally put retrograde relative to target, and I just realized at a moment, and I retrograde, and I slow down just in time that we don't crash. Now the lander can flips over, and that's not good. And I put the SAS on. Thankfully the antenna didn't break. I'm quite surprised that dashing into the ground didn't break it. I guess it clipped to the ground, but like, that's good. At least the aesthetics of the antennas are still there. Time for muttering a lot. I'm not good at commentaries. Well, please let me know how I can make my commentaries better. So now we're just going to use Alfred's RCS pack to get to the top of that rock and saving the game doesn't course just in case anything goes wrong. We're almost there. We're just gonna play with the RCS controls and use it to get to the top of that rock. And we're gonna plant a flag on it. A nice flag. But first, I tried to take a surface sample of this, but as you may see, it did not work. It didn't work. Look how I spin them. That was kind of violent. Yeah, it didn't work. So we just go up, try to knock up. I think you need the robotics arm for this. I'm bringing down ground TSC, so I can come back in here anytime. But maybe next week I'll come back to Minmus and solve the great question of the greatest question Alfred has. What is this rock made of? Maybe I can send a giant rover here and scan it. Oh, would you like that? Please let me know down in the comments. Please. Oh, now we're gonna plant the flag. I'm gonna take a picture. This is an important day, you know. Planting a flag is always the most important part of the mission, in case we And I'm taking a photo. Yep, yeah. And we name it Alfred Rock. I know it's kind of boring. But it is a rock, and Alfred found it, so he deserves to be named after him. I mean, the site, it's a rock. Like, he found it. It's his. I won't question that. So now we're just gonna take a nice shots. Nice shots. I mean, Alfred definitely deserves this. Like, it's his rock. I mean, he found it. I'll give him permission to keep that rock. It's his. He can do whatever he wants with it. No, he's gonna use his RCS back to get back into the lander, but horrible at RCS controls, especially with Kerbals. That's why I haven't done so many docking videos that include docking, because I'm horrible at docking. Not sure why I said that, but I'm horrible at docking, so I have trouble making space stations. But maybe I'll get better at it. I'll let you know. If you'd like to see a space station video, please let me know down in the comments or in my discussions tab on my YouTube page. I'm sorry if you can't post links. My channel's been having some problems with people spamming on it. I'm sorry, guys. But here, Alfred's just tumbling like a tumbleweed. That can't be healthy for him, but he's fine. He's happy. Kerbals left space, and they're pretty almost indestructible. I think any Kerbal doctor would say that. I guess I'm Dr. Kerbal after all, so I should know, right? I unfortunately don't know how resistant Kerbals are. I'm just a general doctor. I'm not a doctor who specializes in how hard you can bash Kerbals into surfaces. Not that kind of Kerbal doctor, but whatever, that's not important anyways. We're gonna get back in the lander, grab on the lander, get back in the lander. It's like I said that twice. Take a tongue twister. And here we go. We're gonna retract that ladder, and we're gonna iron warp until the mothership is underneath us. We're just gonna time warp, please. Just time warp. Okay, we're gonna time warp. We're gonna time warp. It's gonna go around Minmus, and there we go. The mothership is almost above us. Now we want to intersect it so we can get a nice close approach, and so Alfred can get back home. Now let's go. The spark engine it's really good. It's efficient, but it has great boost ratio, and it's good use, and we can use it on this. I try to see their save. Just thinks I might crash. If you push F5, it's like you cannot save while about to crash. It's kind of annoying, but like, eh. And Alfred's gonna do an EVA. He's quite scared for some reason. Maybe he knows he might crash. Maybe he knows something that I haven't told you yet. This is not a live commentary, so I don't know what's going to be in the video. Anyways, Alfred does make it home. He doesn't die or get stranded on Minmus or another planet or moon. He makes it home. Okay, so don't worry, he makes it home. Now, I'm just fiddling with the maneuver notes just to get a nice approach to the mothership. 88.7 meters per second. We have plenty of fuel and Delta V to do that. There we go. Alfred seems to not be scared anymore. Looks like he did crash after all. Good Alfred. Now we're just gonna finish our maneuver. I'm sorry if my microphone's off. I'm not using a pro microphone. Anyways, we're gonna do EVA report. No, we're gonna board back. Oh no. I actually board back. Make a save. Then Alfred is gonna go and EVA while orbiting Minmus. I thought that'd be fun. I liked it. It felt nice. It feels kind of weird that you're right above the surface of the planet and that you can see yourself moving, yet you're like, it's just a weird feeling. Well, for me at least. Nice view, actually. Nice view. And now we're just up here doing EVA. Alfred seems happy. Guess it is space after all. Now we're gonna board back soon. Anytime soon, please. Oh, here we go. Beef board. And we're gonna go. Anyways, we're getting away from target boat. Don't worry, we'll come back. I'm just gonna time warp. And we're gonna look for Alfred's room. I like how the KSB does implemented this interior overlay system and look from the eyes over Kerbal. It's a neat feature, and it's pretty nice. You can make good cinematics out of it. Just fill it with maneuver nodes so we can get a nicer approach, not encounter. It's not a planet or a moon. So we get a nicer approach with the mothership. Not the mothership, I guess. Or whatever you want to call them mothership for this video. Because I have been calling them mothership for a while. Mothership. Mothership. Oh, the mothership is 10.4 kilometers away. We're approaching it. And we are going to fiddle with the maneuver nodes a bit. To get a nicer encounter with it. And I'm just burning. Just trying to get a nice encounter with it. There we go. We're just gonna go towards the target. And so we can get a nice and closer approach to it. Because, you know, we need to bring Alfred home. Because Alfred wants to go back to Kerbin. Let's just hope everything goes according to plan. Saving the game just there, just in case we might have a crack in it or something bad happening. Just waiting. I like the music for space. I like the music for space. And now we are going to burn towards the target. So we can get a nicer approach towards it. Alfred seems happy. Knows the end is near. Congratulations, Alfred. So we're just burning retrograde. Almost there. Don't worry, we're almost there. Don't worry. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Going to make it. We're towards target. We burn retrograde. So we don't make sure we don't crash into it. But here's the twist. It's coming soon. The dun 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 moment is coming soon. I'm trying to get a nice screenshot. Maybe for the thumbnail. I don't know what. You probably already know what the thumbnail is. But we will be approaching the target soon. And once we do, we will. And we're gonna crash into it right now. Boom! The landing gear hit the decoupler and exploded and separated the mothership into two. Oh no. How do we get home now? We're just going back to the capsule. Because we need the capsule to get home because Alfred is not an engineer, so he can't reconstruct the lander can. So we'll need the capsule. But don't worry. The lander has enough Delta V to get back. I think. Because I didn't know at this point what to do. We're gonna leave Minmus with 2 Mun gravity sits. And to re-enter back to Kerbin, but whatever. We're gonna go. And Alfred's gonna do EV to make sure everything's okay. There we go. Just make sure. Well, that's what I think he's doing. He's just making sure everything's okay. Just doing EVA. Making sure nothing else has been damaged is important. Nothing else has been damaged. That's important, thankfully. So he can go back to the capsule anytime soon. And will we go back? Can he just come back? When do I bring him back? Just bring him back. Bring him back. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna bring it back. Board. 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 Now we are talking with the. Now we are talking with the capsule. There we go. Range capsule. We are going to send a maneuver node to get back to Kerbin's atmosphere, so we can return Alfred Kerman back home. No, he needs to go back home. Because, like, you know, Kerbin's nice. That's where all Kerbals live. They eventually have to go back there. I'm sorry if I'm losing breath because I'm just tired. And see, I got a mun assist. Right, I was going to use that to my advantage. A mun gravity assist. So I plan to use the mun gravity assist to lower my apoapsis and my periapsis, so maybe my re-entry speed would be a bit slower, so the capsule hopefully wouldn't blow up. Just we wouldn't want that, would we? No. So there we go. We're just time warping around the minty moon Minmus. Now I've been taking this commentary in parts. I'm sorry. There we go. And we're gonna burn. Complete the maneuver. Those are pointing backwards because we're controlling from the capsule, and we need control from the lander cam. Now we're pointing in the right direction. Burning in the correct direction. We're just burning. 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 There we go. We are now going to time warp from Minmus and get our mun gravity assist. There you go, a mun gravity assist. I guess I could fine-tune my orbit with the mun a bit better, but I'm just time warping around to get another mun gravity assist. And there we go, another mun gravity assist. I'm just awaiting another mun gravity assist. But then I realize it's no hope. Let's just bring, what's his name again? Let's just bring Alfred Kerman back home. We're gonna warp up all the way up there. And we're just gonna burn retrograde. Now you may think our re-entry will be quite steep, which it is going to be really steep. It's going to be very steep. We're just gonna fall right into. We're just gonna hit it like directly. Don't worry though. The pod, I tested it, and even other scenarios before I started broadcasting making Kerbal videos. The capsule and the heat shields are really strong. Like they're just insanely strong. So there's nothing to worry about. We're just gonna enter Kerbin's atmosphere head on, and there we go. In Kerbin's atmosphere, burning up. We're gonna put retrograde first, and then the solar panels, landing legs break off. Everything just explodes. Everything's overheating. And then we point retrograde relative to the command capsule. Alfred Kerman's pretty. We got docked from the lander. The capsule is going pretty fast, but it slows down just in time. See, we made it. Alfred's alive. I fixed the camera so it's not so wonky and weird. And the lander's not going to survive because it doesn't have parachutes. I was supposed to leave it in low Minmus orbit, but you know, plans change. The parachutes deploy. The lander will be destroyed soon. But the parachutes are deployed on the capsule, so Alfred should be returning home. But they realized we're going 18.2 meters per second. Now I was worried that we weren't creating enough drag and that the capsule might explode. So, to make sure Alfred lives and doesn't die, because we want Alfred to return home, I decide to spread the angle a bit, hoping that I'll create enough drag so it can slow down. And it does create a little bit more drag, but not enough. So, Alfred just EVAs out, removes his helmet for a fresh air of Kerbin, and then we leave the EVA pack in the capsule so we don't waste any. So we are light. So Alfred's very light, and so we just paraglide down. Actually, paragliding was really fun, actually. And now I'm just saving the game. Actually, paragliding was really fun. And if you enjoyed this video, the video's not ending yet, but it will end soon. We are coming to the end for our splashdown. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe again if you didn't before. And congratulations, you made it to the end of the video, or the end seconds or minutes of this video. Congratulations. Thank you for sticking around with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go check out some of my other videos that will come up on screen soon. But for now, Alfred's gonna glide back and enjoy his paragliding experience over the water. And the capsule landed safely in one piece. So I guess I didn't need Alfred to paraglide at all. He's just gonna get all wet. Now I can direct Alfred to swim across the water. Don't worry, he can swim. Kerbals are very good swimmers, I guess. They're not fast, but they're buoyant. They float, so they'll never drown. And we're at the command capsule. And still, Alfred decided to climb it, or I made him climb it. And this is Alfred. I tried to jump on it, maybe I could sink the command capsule, but no I didn't, and Alfred just fell. Don't worry, Alfred's strong, and he can do anything. He climbed it again. And this is where we end our video on Alfred upon the command capsule. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a really fun video for me to do. And if you'd like for me to do any other videos, like suggestions on like maybe I should make a space station, I don't know. Just leave in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe and leave a like. There's some videos up on screen. Some of them are recommended by YouTube, some of them from me. Playlist. I don't know.